Hey, Conjoy. Hey, thanks for putting that short little video up of that guy. I think, when you get into the duality side, I call it dueling swords, force against force. You see it in competition, right? I call them headhunters or trophy hunters or ribbon chasers. You know how it works between ascending spirals and descending spirals, rising stars, falling stars, right? And how that relates to torque speed between the electro and magnetic radiation waveform harmonics, or between two poles. And ideally, because of my own experience, because remember, Conjoy, when I came out of my mama's biological womb, I was on fire. You could not stop me. I would not ever let anybody put a ball and chain around me. And that's when I began to realize what holds us captive. So you want to get rid of everything that's holding us captive so that you're vibrating at a higher rate of speed, so you're free to create what it is you choose to create, because that's your creative free expression. You're free to express yourself freely. Where, in other words, your behavior is not dictated out of fear. Your behavior is dictated out of love. The love you're experiencing within your own heart and soul. That's what it means to be on fire. You're experiencing love, the real stuff, real living light, which is intelligent and creative energy. That's on fire to create. That's a musician, an artist, a poet. And so you realize that the whole universe is open to you. What do you want to do? See, and one of the things that this gentleman mentioned that's so true when he talked about pathways, right? Well, for me, there's only one way, and that's because I'm a one. So in other words, when you realize that there isn't any separation between what I am and what you are, that I'm giving love to, then that would be the one, the first musician. Yeah. Right? First mathematician, the first geometrist, right? The atometrist, the eyeballs, the holographic or visuals, right? Between density and dimensions. And so what you begin to realize over time, what you're learning, it's a learning journey. So we're all students, like in a classroom, right? The universe, I've always thought since I was a little kid, the universe is one big classroom. So in other words, everybody that I have never met before becomes another student, or if you will, another teacher. Now I just met somebody brand new that I've never experienced before. Hey, who are you? What are you doing? How are you experiencing what it is that you are in energy? So you realize, well, I can map their energy. And when you're experiencing being one as a polarity integrator with your oversoul, it comes natural to be able to tune out those plasma waves that are not in balance. So you've learned to balance your energy field across the entire electromagnetic spectrum, because you're experiencing being one with all creation that you're gifting love to. So that is the energy that you naturally run on, because that's the energy that it began with. So you're running with a one. And that's a spiral, the first crystal spiral, the first atom seed. Now, for me, that's just too simple. I could have explained that when I'm 4 years of age. But you realize when you're in here, like a hospital zone, you know what a mental pathway is, and you're mapping the terrain to experience. There's a whole lot of folks, right, that aren't experiencing that out of trauma.